What's up, everybody? Demon back, and welcome to the final episode of the Godzilla Explained Godzilla Timeline series. So this episode we're going to be talking about the Godzilla timeline spanning from the 98 universe all the way to the Godzilla anime, so not just the Millennium universe. So first off is the 98 universe, which has Godzilla 1998 leading to Godzilla the Animated Series. The next timeline we have is the Millennium series from Toho. This has Godzilla 1954 leading to Godzilla 2000. The second Godzilla continuity in the Millennium series stands on its own. It is just Godzilla vs. Megaguirus, as there is no movies attached to this one. Next we have the GMK timeline, which includes Godzilla 1954, Godzilla 1998, and GMK. The next timeline's a big one, so it includes Godzilla 1954, Rodan, Varan, Mothra, Frankenstein vs. Baragon, War of the Gargantuas, King Kong Escapes, and many more. It ends its run with Godzilla against Mechagodzilla and Tokyo SOS. The final movie of the Millennium series also stands on its own 100%. This is Godzilla Final Wars. It is not attached to any other previous films despite showing footage from them. The next timeline is the Legendary timeline, which includes Godzilla Awakening, the prequel comic to Godzilla 2014, leading to Kong Skull Island, which, as you guys all know, I am highly anticipating, leading to Godzilla 2014, Godzilla 2, and eventually King Kong vs. Godzilla, which should be amazing, otherwise known as Godzilla vs. Kong 2020. The newest universe that we've been introduced to so far is the Shin Gojira universe, which includes Shin Gojira as well as any other films to follow that take place in this continuity. There's not a lot known about if there's going to be a sequel or just going to reboot straight from the start again. Hopefully they do a sequel because there's a lot of loose ends in Shin Gojira that need to be tied up. The final timeline is the Godzilla anime timeline. Absolutely nothing is known about this other than the fact that the Godzilla 2017 anime is going to have its own timeline. We don't know if it's going to be connected to any other films in any way, shape, or form. All we know is that it's going to exist. So overall, we've taken a look at the Showa, Heisei, and Millennium universes, as well as any other universes that follow. To do a final recap, that is Godzilla 1954, leading to Godzilla Raids Again, King Kong vs. Godzilla, Mothra vs. Godzilla, Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster, Invasion of the Astro Monster, Ebra Horror of the Deep, Son of Godzilla, Godzilla's Revenge, which takes place in its own universe, Godzilla vs. Hedorah, Godzilla vs. Gigan, Godzilla vs. Megalon, Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, Terror of Mechagodzilla, all the way to Destroy All Monsters. Then there's Godzilla King of the Monsters in its own timeline. In the standard Showa timeline, however, there are other films included, as well as the fact that Zone Fighter takes place in between Megalon and Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. The Heisei series takes place with Godzilla 1954, leading 30 years in the future to Godzilla 1984, Godzilla vs. Biollante, Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah. Then we have the parts of Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah that take place in the future, as well as the parts that take place in the past, leading to Godzilla vs. Mothra, leading to Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla 2, leading to Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla, and eventually Godzilla vs. Destroya, which ends the series off with Junior growing up into a full-grown Godzilla. Godzilla 1985 takes place in its continuity with Godzilla King of the Monsters not being attached to any of the Toho films. Now finally the 98 series leading to Godzilla the series, the Millennium series, which we've just recapped, the Legendary series, the Shin Godzilla series, and the Godzilla anime. I hope you guys enjoyed the look at the Godzilla timeline over the past few Godzilla Explained videos. I'm sorry they came out so few and far between. I'm going to be working on that in the future, trying to get them out more consistently. Leave some more in-depth questions that could take a lot more time to answer instead of just Q&A questions down below for the Godzilla Explained series. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Thank you for watching. D-Man, out.